You're live. Let's get straightened up. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Glen. My name's Glenn, and obviously I'm trying to share with you guys what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency as we're going through it. So before everyone obviously jumps in and starts chatting and that, main topic of this video obviously is I did think I'll do a video titled something like Bitcoin goes up 20% in a day. But literally every single YouTuber or anyone posting anything on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anything to do with cryptocurrency are all saying the same thing. We all know. So I thought there's no point mentioning that. So Bitcoin has gone crazy today. It's the highest gains I've ever seen in Bitcoin within one day. It went up 20%, which when you consider it was at, was it 11,400 when I woke up this morning? Oh no, it hit 12. Before I went to sleep last night, it was at 11.5. Woke up this morning, it was at 12.5. Then it just continued to rise, almost touching 14K. So it went up a couple of grand in a day. It's mental. But that's great news for everyone that holds Bitcoin and that has bought at the lows. Awesome. Well done, guys. Congratulations. Hope people get some profit out of it. That brings me on to my next subject of Coinbase. I actually done a video saying, oh, here's my new Coinbase card and I'm going to review it. And a couple of people have messaged me saying, Glenn, where's your review of the Coinbase card, like the debit card that you get? Now, I actually have got the card. I keep it in my wallet all the time, actually, but I haven't used it yet. Why haven't I used it? Well, that's because I uploaded some money onto Coinbase. I actually uploaded originally about £450 worth, and I converted it into Bitcoin, which obviously I got charged a fee for. I can't remember what the fee was, but say £5 or something. Then Bitcoin went down that day. I can't remember how long that was now. It was a couple of weeks ago. So the amount I had went down. And then because it was going down, I actually cashed it or converted it back into British pounds. And then since then, Coinbase have put the money on hold. It's been going for about a week now. I think they say like 5 working days or something like that. So it's taken about a week. I've had this £300 to £400 on hold. I don't know why. I mean, £300 isn't excessive. I haven't been transferring money to and from my bank account or anything, so I'm not doing anything suspicious. I've ordered a new card and I've tried to put money on it. The card came really quick. I got the PIN number through. I have to use the card with the PIN number first before I can start doing contactless transactions. But my plan was to do a video live of me going through McDonald's drive-through, buying a McDonald's with Bitcoin. That was like, I remember when I first got into crypto and I was saying, I won't believe that there's mass adoption until I can buy McDonald's with Bitcoin. So that was like my goal. But I can't get the fucking money on there. Coinbase won't let me do it. So what frustrates me is that Coinbase will allow you, if you've set up your bank account with Coinbase, especially in the UK, I don't know about any of you that are in America. If you connect your bank account to Coinbase, you can just set up, like I've set up a payee, if you like, under the name Coinbase Payments, and then you put in a reference code and it remembers it every time. So literally all I have to do is go on my banking app and click make a payment. I type in how much, £300, and then I clicked Coinbase as the payee, and that's it, send. It's done. I normally get an email within 5 to 10 minutes from Coinbase saying we have received your transaction, we're just waiting for it to get confirmed. And then 2 minutes later I get another email saying your funds are now available and you can do what you want with it. Now what Coinbase don't tell you is that when you send that money, yes, you can convert it straight away, almost instantly, from British pounds or US dollar, whatever, into Bitcoin, Ethereum. What's the other ones they do? Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. You can do that, and that's great. And it's in the app, and you can watch it going up and down in price, whatever. If you decide to convert that back into pounds and then click withdraw, that's when you have to wait the 5 to 7 days. So they have got your money in their app. It's not as fluent as they may advertise or as we believe it to be. So Coinbase does seem very slow. And obviously in that time, like today, I've transferred about £1,000 into Coinbase because I just thought, oh, maybe this £300 because it's still on hold. I can't do anything with it. I thought, oh, maybe it's flagged up as an unusual transaction or something. So I sent another £700, and again, I could convert it straight into Bitcoin, which I did. Obviously, FOMOing in to the price increase. But then I tried to withdraw it just quickly, just to see what it would say, and it said you cannot withdraw this for at least 5 more working days. Whereas the £300, it says I can withdraw it as of tomorrow. So I don't know. Once you send money to Coinbase, they've got it. The only way that you can protect yourself, I suppose, against Bitcoin really dropping in price. So say I've got £1,000 worth of Bitcoin today. The price of Bitcoin is actually dropping while I'm doing this video with you now. It just dropped to like $1,000. So if I think, oh no, like I want to protect myself against that drop, the only thing really you can do is trade it back for British pounds or one of the altcoins. So I'm getting there with the title of the video. So you can do that, but fucking Coinbase, their fees are huge, really, like really. Like I say, when I transferred that £300, I think I paid something like, you pay money to obviously send them. You don't pay to send them money, but once they receive it, as soon as you do anything with it, I actually thought, right, what I'll do is I'll spread my bets, because this is when Bitcoin was not going parabolic like it is today. I actually bought most of it into Bitcoin. Then I bought about £80 or £90 worth of Litecoin, which got me one whole Litecoin, just because my OCD. And then I actually put some money into Ethereum, I think about £90, which didn't quite get me, obviously, one whole Ethereum because they're about 200 and something. But anyway, so I had Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I paid for each one of those something like £5, I think. So then you're talking, right, out of my £300, I've lost £15. Then the price of the things drop. And then if you try to convert them from, say, Litecoin back to Bitcoin or Ethereum to Bitcoin or back into pounds, then you're paying like the £5 or whatever the conversion rate is then at that point in time. So yeah, I kissed goodbye to a good 30-40 quid out of my 300. Now that's like 10% of your total investment. Obviously, if you're doing like tens of thousands, probably wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. But then today I transferred the £700, and for me to convert that from pounds into Bitcoin cost me $14.99, so £15, which is about $20, I would assume, in American money. And then obviously the price, so then in the end, all in total, I had £980. The price of Bitcoin went up quite steeply from then because I bought in at, say, 11.5, 12 or something. I can't remember what it was. The price went to 13.5, and I had like £1,010. So I'd gained 30 quid. So then the fees weren't too bad because obviously I'd sort of gained that straight away. Now that Bitcoin has dropped, obviously, now my £1,000 is now worth, I think, 940. So now I've lost 60 quid in the total grand scheme of things of sending money in, waiting for big gains, and then if you try and cash it out. Now, you might say to me, Glenn, why are you doing this? Why are you putting money into Coinbase and then trying to cash it out? Well, obviously, the whole point of me getting this Coinbase card was to see how liquid it was. Like how can you use this on a week to week, month by month basis? I want to be able to buy some Bitcoin, go and do my weekly food shop. And then obviously if there's anything left over that I need to pay cash for, like I've just put a deposit on a car. So the guy wanted cash, so I wanted to withdraw some cash, but I couldn't. It's taken 5 days to try and just withdraw it into my own bank. So yeah, it's not that great experience so far. That's my sort of personal view on it. I haven't even made a card transaction yet, so we'll see what happens with that. I might see if I convert the money back into just Bitcoin, whether I can actually just spend it, whether it'll allow me to do that. But I'm worried that obviously I'll go into a shop and I try and pay with it, and they're going to say, "Sorry, it's not working. It's not going through." Obviously, they won't know that my crypto's on hold behind the cashier desk. Then I've got to go, "Oh, sorry, I'll try a different card," all that shit. So, yeah, that's my update on Coinbase. I'm starting to look at some of the other sort of onboard ramps, if you like, on ramps to cryptocurrency, because like I say, the troubles I have with Coinbase, I'm looking at other ones now. PJ in the Telegram group chat, which if you want to be part of my Telegram group chat, Team Bitglen, we all chat in there almost every day. Actually, every day. We do chat in there every day. The link to it is in the description down below. There's no shilling, no scams. We just try and obviously help each other through this crazy world of crypto. The apps that were suggested were the Cash app. It's just called Cash app, which in America you can buy cryptocurrency through it and send it to anyone's phone just with their mobile number, which is quite handy. So I tried that today. Doesn't work in the UK. You can send people British pounds and that's it. So yeah, that wasn't. That's actually the app that is owned by Square, which actually owns and created Twitter. So yeah, that's quite a legit company. The other ones, Robinhood is quite a popular one. I had a look at those, and obviously they're big in certain states in America, Robinhood, because they offer little to no fees on buying and transferring cryptocurrency. But again, not available in the UK. So in the UK, we are quite restricted to Coinbase at the moment. So I've actually come across someone reached out and contacted me about a company called Kryptonium, I think. I'll have to check that. And they've mentioned that they offer a similar system with the Coinbase, but it's worldwide, so it doesn't matter what country you're from. So I thought I'll give them a go, see what I think of them as well. They said they have little to no fees, so I might transfer some money into one of their cards, get it delivered, and then obviously try and spend it and see how they compare against Coinbase, and then I'll give you guys an honest feedback of which I think is the way to go forward. So anyway, that's my little spiel of what's going on in my life in crypto world at the moment. So yeah, altcoins. So like I say, Bitcoin's gone up massively. Now, what people need to remember, and me and Team Bitglen obviously realized this about a year and a half, 2 years ago, is that when you actually go onto Coin Market Cap website, it lists everything in US dollars, and there is a little tab that you can click on to put into pounds and yen, whatever. But what you've got to remember is all those coins are listed as what they are worth against US dollar. So let's just say Ripple, for example. Ripple's been hovering around 39 cents in America. It's now currently trading at something like 45 cents or 48 because of the rise of Bitcoin. Now you might say, oh my God, Ripple's gone up loads. Oh, and I bought 1,000 Ripple. Oh, so I've gained all this money. But this is the tricky bit. How do you get that Ripple into pounds or dollars? How do you do it? So just think about that for a second. Now, I know some of you will know where I'm going with this, and you'll probably be like, yeah, get on with it, Glenn. But you actually have to think, okay, how am I going to get my NEO, my Monero or whatever, how am I going to get it back to my currency, my pounds, dollars? So what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to go to an exchange site like Binance, Coinbase, wherever, whoever accepts that token, and you are going to convert it to either a stable coin, which some of them, most of them are probably just scams anyway, so you got to hope that they hold their value, or you're going to convert it into Bitcoin or Ethereum. And then you're going to obviously go into, say, Coinbase, the app, and you're going to sell your Bitcoin for British pounds, and then you can do bank transfer if they don't hold it for 7 days. So that's the process that you would have to go through. So the key point there is there's two metrics that you have to keep an eye on. One is how much your coin trades for Bitcoin, because that's the trade you're going to make first. You're going to convert your Neo to Bitcoin or to a coin that you can cash out with an off-ramp like Coinbase. So that's the first trade. The second trade is how much Bitcoin is worth against US dollars. So again, obviously you're going to get stung. You've got two lots of different fees there. And I'm sure someone's going to comment saying, oh, Glenn, use this, this, and this, and this. But I'm talking about the general 90% of us out there, retail people, that are actually looking at cryptocurrency thinking, yeah, how can I get in and out of this quite quickly, because I've got some spare money this week, I'll put it into Bitcoin, see if it goes up, and then I'll cash back out. They're the people, they're gonna buy with Bitcoin, maybe exchange it for some shit coins, and then they're gonna try and do that process backwards. So they're gonna convert back to Bitcoin, then cash it out for fiat money. Now, what this means is that you have to keep an eye on how much Bitcoin is rising against your coin. If Bitcoin goes up 10% in value and your stable coin, your shit, whatever it is, your altcoin, has sort of stayed the same price against Bitcoin, you're actually losing ground. Every time Bitcoin goes up, the amount that you convert your altcoin to Bitcoin is going to be 10% less. So forget the US dollar. Your US, when you're looking at the chart where it says US dollar, it will say green, it'll be green, and it will say, Neo gone from $45 to $120. It doesn't matter. That metric that they're using is how much that coin is worth against Bitcoin, and then from Bitcoin into US dollar. So if Bitcoin goes up, yes, it will look like your coin has gone up 10% in value, because they're just comparing it to Bitcoin and then Bitcoin cashing out. But if your coin if you click on the little tab that says how much the coins are worth against Bitcoin, and I wish I had my computer so we could all share it and look at it, most of them are down 15-20% today. Compared to Bitcoin. So if you thought, yes, lovely, all the cryptocurrencies are going up in value, I'm going to cash out my Neo today, you're going to have to go to Binance, hope that you've got some Binance coin, then you're going to have to convert that, your Neo, say, into Bitcoin, and then obviously cash your Bitcoin out. Now you're going to get charged by Binance or whoever you use, then you're going to get charged by, say, Coinbase to convert it back into pounds, and then you're going to get charged to send the money from them into your bank, which I think is only £1 or £2, but still, you're going to get charged. So there, in that process, one, you're losing loads of money in fees, but you're also losing the exchange rate against this altcoin versus Bitcoin. Anyway, I hope this makes sense. I hope you're listening to this, and I know a lot of you out there that watch this video will already get it. You'll be like, Glenn, we understand this. You're going over old ground. But I went on Twitter today, and some of the people like, oh my God, look at fucking dick coins gone up. Oh, God, you saying further and further, best time now, or if you think of it like that. So it depends on the project you're going for. The only ones that I personally would sort of touch with a barge pole at the moment is Ethereum, Litecoin, Monero, and that's about it. In terms of buying a coin and actually holding it and believing that it's not a scam at some point and it won't go to zero, all the others I just think are all a waste of time, like an absolute waste of time. So that's my honest opinion on it. I know some people are going to watch this and go, oh, Glenn, what about Cardano? And what about fucking Stellar Lumen? And what about Ripple? And da, da, da. To Bitcoin. A lot more people coming into the space. They all got stung with ICOs and scams and fucking stable coins and all this shit. So a lot of people coming into this space new, staying well clear of anything like that, which is good thinking. I know I think like this. I'm also staying completely clear of mining. I think you're always behind with mining, always. So the best thing to do really is to wait for a dip. Now, a lot of people, I'm just going to go on a little tangent here about the price of Bitcoin. A lot of people will say, nope, this is it now. We're going to 100K, 500K, a million. This is it. This is it. And it may well do. I don't know. I hope it does. I think that'd be great. But there's no way that this price can continue over a long period of time. If you look at what happened last couple of times, the price of Bitcoin has really skyrocketed over a week, 2 weeks, and then has fallen very sharply. So yes, this is great that we've gone from 3,000 to sort of almost $14,000 within the space of like a week or two. But you have to be after that, always creating sort of like a new, a higher low, if you like. So that's my opinion. By Christmas, Bitcoin would be worth 84 million a coin. Now, I'm sure some people, that's not going to happen. So it can't continue like this forever, going up. It's not me being negative about the space at all. I hope it goes up, but I'd love it if it did. But we have to be realistic here. Bitcoin is probably going to rise quite sharply to a particular figure, which will become new resistance in the future. And then it will drop off by a few thousand and it may stagnate there for a little while. And then it might slowly creep up to, back to where it dropped off. So say 15,000 and then continue to rise up. And then it'll be 20,000. And then it'll be creating all new time highs, all-time highs, sorry, which obviously will be, we won't know where the next drop-off's going to be. So that's my view on Bitcoin over the last week or so. That's my view on Coinbase, the Coinbase card. I will do a full review of just the card in the near future. I'm just waiting for Coinbase to release my funds so then I can actually convert it and then spend it. So let's see what you guys saying. Fry says, hey there. Hello, mate. It's good to see you. Antonio says, hey, Glenn, we still have not taken profits yet. I hope so. Dwarf Killer Crypto says, £13 to cash out 0.1 Bitcoin Coinbase. Yeah, really high fees with Coinbase. Sorry, Bitcoin. Yeah, really high. That's all I can say is Coinbase, you feel more protected and more secure. They're very slow, like really slow. Even just confirming if you want to send Bitcoin from your wallet to somewhere else, I've seen other wallets do it in a couple seconds, minutes. Coinbase, it has to have at least 6 confirmations, I believe, on the network, on a blockchain, and theirs seems to take fucking forever. So yeah, trying to get money into Coinbase is easy. Getting money out, not so easy. So to me, they're just essentially a bank that accepts crypto at this point. They're very slow. They charge very high fees. You need to give them a lot of information before they'll create you an account. So there's not actually that much difference between a bank and Coinbase. The plus side of that is you're meant to have more security. So we sort of all feel secure that Coinbase aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Whereas if you join up to one of these other on-ramp ones, you don't know where they're going to be next week. They might run off with your Bitcoin or your bank details. So there's a price for that security, and there's a price for that peace of mind, which there always is in life, isn't there? All insurances cost money, and they're all just bits of paper that give you peace of mind. So that's my view. I've just rambled on about Bitcoin and altcoins. Ronald R says Litecoin is getting wrecked. I didn't check the price of Litecoin before I went live, but I know it was like 15% down. So we actually, to be fair, it did go up in value quite sharply before the run up to Bitcoin. Litecoin was like the odd one out. It was going up before Bitcoin had its bull run. So yeah, it was probably due for a correction, to be honest. But yeah, expect sort of a correction soon. A lot of people are predicting that we're going to go to new all-time highs within the next few days. I really hope we do. Will we see it? It's really hard, actually, that one. Obviously, if we continue the way we're going, then yes, we will see it probably in the next 6 to 7 days, if every day was like today. But you've got to imagine there's going to be at least 2 days in there where we're going to have days where the price dips. So then now you're talking like over a week, 2 weeks. If you buy in now, obviously Bitcoin's worth 12 to 13,000. If it goes up to 26,000, that means you're going to double your money. So if you put £100 in, you'll get £200 back out. That's if it goes to all new time highs. But then obviously by the time you pay the Coinbase fees, your £200 then becomes 175. And then you start to think, actually, I've only made 70 quid out of this and Bitcoin's gone to all-time highs. So yeah, I don't mean to be negative. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to, I hope it does go to all-time highs though. I've got £1,000 in it, so I've got like 10% of a Bitcoin. So yeah, if it went to like 30k, that's 3k in it for me. So yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. Please comment down below. I still try to reply back to everyone. A lot of I was watching a video the other day about how Bitcoin's going to go on a. Are we back? Are we live? Sorry, my internet must be cutting out. That's probably a sign for me to wrap this video up. Sorry, guys. I have been doing videos. From what I can remember, I did some in Poland, which was 2 weeks ago. I'd done some videos before that, and then I received my Coinbase card. So I feel like I have been posting videos sort of every week. But it seems like the guys in Team Big Glen want me to do more videos, but I find it really hard because I've become this sort of like, I don't like to use the word, but Bitcoin maximalist. And it's hard to just keep doing videos and just reiterating the same thing. Buy Bitcoin, just hold on to it for 5 years. How many times can you say that before people will switch off your video? I don't know. But I'll keep creating content. If you guys want it, I'm here. I could chat to anyone about crypto for hours and hours. So it's just a shame, obviously, I'm not face to face with you guys. I'd like to meet up, maybe one day go to a pub and have a beer and chat about stuff. So yeah, that's it, guys, from me. I'm gonna probably do a video, I would say, within the next few days to a week. Once Coinbase release that funds, and I'm actually going to do a video of me trying to spend some money on the card, and we're going to then come back, look at the figures on how much they charge me, what transaction fees they charge me, and all that sort of stuff. And then obviously if I get hold of one of these other cards, then I can do a comparison, do the same thing, and actually see how much they charge me. And then I can be honest and say, okay, these are the pros and cons of these type of crypto cards, because I would like a world where we could just spend money on crypto, using crypto in an easy and liquid format. I want to be able to put money in and I want to be able to get it out, and I want to be able to use it as a currency, because that's what we're all here for. We're here for not just Bitcoin to go up in value. We want it to be accessible and usable by everyone, because that is how it's going to spread. If all it was just buying it and holding on to it, then yeah, it's just gold. And who do you see walking around with gold? Who do you see using it? No one. You don't hear people talk about gold. If we want Bitcoin to take over the world, we need it accessible in and out, in and out. That's my view on it. Some people may disagree, but that's it from me, guys. I'll see you on the next video from myself. Don't forget to comment on this video, any questions, or if you disagree with anything I've just said, please call me out in the comment section, or you can always join the Telegram group chat, Team BitGlen. There's me and probably about 20 other guys in there that regularly post good articles and updates about Bitcoin and its price. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button if you're new. The channel is still growing, oddly enough, even though Bitcoin's gone down. Even when Bitcoin was really low, I was still getting new subscribers every day. So I'm up to like 1,420 now, I believe. So that's fantastic news. And if the bull run happens, I assume more people are going to find my videos and subscribe. So that's awesome news as well. Don't forget to give this video a like. I see 2 of you have done it already, so smash that like button for me, help spread the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next video from BitGlen. Bye, guys.